Welcome to Dumb Investing. That guy over there, that's Harry. I'm Lloyd, and it's about to get dumb up in here.
I never know how the introduction is going to go, so I just kind of wait and see and just go, Do I get introduced this time? Do I get to introduce myself? Do I get to say, hey, it's about to get dumb up in here this time? I don't know. It's different every time. You keep me on my toes.
I get all nervous. I get totally nervous.
Let me move you over here so I'm looking at the camera.
I need to stop more and let you take over, huh?
No, so, you're the pretty face.
Yeah, and you're the smart one.
You keep saying that. I still don't believe that's true.
Dude, you totally blew me away with technology. I'm just old, I guess, but yeah, you're awesome. Okay, everybody, welcome to the show. So this is Dumb Investing. This is perhaps the dumbest investing show you're ever going to see in all the YouTubes. Lloyd and Harry, we're two 9-to-5ers, and we come home from work and we decide to risk our retirement with random dice rolls and random stock pickers. And hopefully what we have figured out...
We drink a beer or two.
We do drink a couple of beers, maybe a whiskey on the weekend, Friday night. But yeah, we try to, I don't know, maybe like pull the curtain back from Wall Street so that beginners, like when we began, there was no YouTube. There was no way to learn other than talking to people you knew, go to school, read books, all that other stuff. And we're hoping that we kind of take some of the mystery away from Wall Street and trading. And we prove that, we named this Dumb Investing because this is a pretty dumb way to do it. And we think that we can make everybody smarter by doing what we're doing. So, yeah, that's what you just tuned in for. So, all 90 subscribers, thank you. Welcome. Howdy. Anybody new? Mr. Kansas, what's up?
Hey, Lloyd?
Yeah.
I just got something to tell you. If you look up at the top corner here.
I see that.
That's the very first live viewer.
I don't see it.
Oh, you don't see it? Oh.
I just see the live timer.
Oh,
so we actually have we have a live audience right now.
We do have a live audience right now.
Woo! Well, hey, welcome live streamers. That's awesome.
Send us some comments down below. We can see it, I think.
Yeah, we don't know how this works. We're learning. Now, a chat thing did show up over here. I see Harry said, hey, everybody. That's the first time I've seen that. So that's kind of exciting.
I did type that in, yeah.
Yeah. Well, right on. Cool. Well, welcome, everybody.
Flustered with live audience.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm nervous. I'm going to turn all red and stuff. I'm going to be all flushed. It's going to be great. So
that's good.
So, yeah. So what we do is up until now, there will be some changes next month, and we'll have some talks about that next week. But what we do is we use a random dice roll, random stock picker. We pick 3 stocks randomly every night. We do some homework on those stocks. We try to learn which of the 3 is the least dumbest thing to do. And we go and we buy it the next day. Then we show up here and we go through our portfolio and we talk about the lessons that we're learning. All of us can see what we're doing. And if you go in down the below thing, we've got a link. It's not there right this minute.
It's a description, I think.
Yeah, whatever that thing's, the description down there. We've got a link to our spreadsheet, and it'll show every episode we've had, the 3 stocks we reviewed, the one we picked, when we bought it, how much we bought it for, all that kind of jazz. As we start selling them, we will update that thing. You'll see the sells. You'll see where we did good. You'll see where we suck. We're full transparency. We want people to learn about the market through our trials and tribulations. And next week, we're going to have some awesome lessons because my CPA slapped me silly. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that next week. For now, we're going to talk about, we're going to continue the show this week. And then we also had another request, once we're done cryptos, to talk about some NFTs, so non-fungible tokens.
Oh, great. That's something that I know. I know 1% because I heard it on Bloomberg.
we can do some research. We'll talk about it.
We will have to do some research.
Another interesting space. I know this much, maybe a little bit more, but yeah, we'll cover that over in the next probably 2 weeks from now.
Well, here, I'll do a real quick summary. It's so much dumber than dumb investing. I can't believe it.
So we're about to jump over to our Webull account. If you want some free stocks, hit the Webull account, follow our link here, and sign up, deposit $100, and you can get yourself up to 2 free stocks. That's 4. Let's do 2. Up to $1,800 in value each, except for our friends in Canada. Unfortunately, Webull does not work in Canada. If you are in Canada and want to become an investor, reach out to us, and I've got a few tips and tricks that we can talk about for investing in Canada.
Man, that stinks for Canada.
It does stink for Canada.
That sucks.
But what do we do?
All you Americans, click down there and we'll go buy some stock. Yoo-hoo!
Right on. Let's roll some dice.
Oh, all right. So we're going to go roll some dice, folks, and we're going to have ourselves a nice, fun hootenanny tonight. All right. So the first dice we roll is a 2. So we go to our random stock picker here, and we're going to pick our second stock that it picks, and that is a PNFPP.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And I got to tell you, I'm shocked at how many of the blank checks we see. All right,
For
second roll, another 2.
There must be 100 more, or like 100 full times more.
Unbelievable, right? RFMZ is the second stock we're going to evaluate tonight. And our third stock is brought to us by the number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back. Do we already own back?
We don't, but you might in your personal.
I think I do. Okay, so this is the part of the show where the smart guy, Harry, goes out to our Webull account. He starts doing some information diving on Webull. I use Yahoo so we can look at things in a different manner, and we're going to decide, oh, yeah, I do own this. And I bet that chart's going to show it's been great for about the last month and a half.
Pretty consistent. Oh, that's a day. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's almost doubled, brother.
It looks pretty good, hey, since the pandemic.
Oh, dude. Yeah. These guys have been rocking it.
Yeah.
So they had a fairly, their growth.
We should probably tell everybody, just in case, who they are. That's Bank of America.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. This is I thought people could see that. Bank of America. A bunch of rules and regulations have been changed. And going forward, the banks don't have to keep as much money on hand as they used to. And they are now allowed to increase their dividends and things like that. So Bank of America may, in the future, have some dividends. Their financials are looking pretty sweet. I mean, look at that, dude. I mean, rocket ship. Good night.
Pretty awesome. I don't know how you don't buy this. Who's going to outperform Bank of America of the other 2 stocks that we have? But I guess let's see and find out.
Well, look, that one gets 1.5 dumbs for now. Right? Lower dumbs are better. I don't know.
We don't know. We haven't defined it yet.
That's why I'm having fun with it. That's why we're dumb. All right, RFMZ is our next one. River North Municipal Incorporated. That sounds like a cousin of some mayor hired to fix potholes.
A diversified closed-end management investment company. Fund seeks to achieve investment objectives by investing directly or indirectly, at least 80% managed, blah, 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 blah. Bonds and interests. Generally excludable from gross margin, United States federal income tax purposes, except that the interest may be included. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know. Forward yield is 6%, dude.
How long do you see that they've been around for? Because on the Webull, I see since February.
February 22nd, brother.
Yeah. Let's give them all our money.
We just started. Can we have more money? Sure. We'll give you our money. Why not?
Let's check out the next one.
To be smart, folks, what you would really want to do is you would want to find out who the principals are that are running this company and try to find out what they have done in their prior funds. If you find out that their prior funds have lost a whole bunch of money and they just keep creating new ones and taking that money and then blowing it on real fancy offices and shit like that, that's kind of stuff you'd want to pay attention to. So that's why we're not going to give them our money today, because we don't know.
10 dumbs or 1 dumb, one of the 2, but the not good ones.
We'll give them 10 dumbs up.
PNFPP, Pinnacle Financial Partners, is a bank holding company. Company operates through its subsidiary, Pinnacle Bank. The company operates as a community bank. Markets in Nashville, Knoxville, Memphis, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
So those places are growing astronomically right now. In fact, I believe Tennessee was the fastest growing in the nation last quarter.
Yeah, it's all us crazy Canadians that go down to Nashville and hang out, and then we get the bug, the country bug, and we want to hang out, and we all become country singers.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's what
tractors and pick 'em up trucks.
Heck yeah!
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
See, you could go too.
I could totally go. All right, so we got two banks. We got a little regional guy who's got a 6% yield coming.
Do we have a yield on Bank of America? Do we have a dividend?
I do.
Because I got to tell you, I'm definitely leaning more to the Bank of America.
Yeah, instead of the little regional guy?
I think so.
Well, theirs is 1.8.
Hey, it's better than a kick in the pants.
So you want the big boy instead of the regional?
I think so. This is a little bit less risky for us. I mean, it probably balances out our portfolio fairly well, depending on what happens. You know, when bonds start tapering, I don't know how that's going to affect the dollar, how that affects banks. I mean, yeah, there's so much to it, but really, the Bank of America cannot fail, can it?
Too big to fail. Powell, just give him some money, dude. It'll be great.
That's kind of what I figure.
There's a whole lot of people who think we should be buying it, though. Good night. Let's do it. Put a star next to back. Well, I would be silly if I didn't, because I have it in my personal side. So, right? Yeah, that would be kind of blasé if I were to do that. So, folks, that's how we do it. We just do a real quick dive into three companies. Now, if this is your real retirement money, it's our retirement money, but we're also kind of entertaining with it. But if it's your real retirement money, do a little bit more homework before you go and throw your money into it, because you don't want to end up with reds like we do.
Definitely. Be smarter than us.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll teach you as we go through this.
Yeah, so today what we do now is we go through our portfolio and we go through and see our top two losers, our top two winners, and what we bought yesterday. So interesting here, MGM. Oh. Yeah, one of the bigger losers today, which is kind of interesting. They reported earnings yesterday, and let's see here if this pops up. It doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. So they did report. It's not showing me. But their estimated earnings per share loss was 0.85 cents per share. I did hear the numbers. I think they did better than that, but only slightly better than that. So probably not what the market was looking to see, probably looking for a bigger beat, doing a little bit better in that stock. So that's probably why it sold off a little bit today.
Well, there was just a thing on Bloomberg as I was driving home that said people are flocking to Vegas like moths to light. And, everybody's sick of the pandemic and they want to get back to normal. So it said there's traffic jams and there's all types of stuff going on in Vegas right now. So
what? But Elon built a tunnel. How can there be traffic jams?
Well, for the convention center. It'll come back. That'll be a one-day hit, right? What's our next one?
Hold on. I was just looking. We got a comment here.
Oh, yeah?
Mary Swanson, can you see this? We can see this.
Absolutely. How you doing, Mary? All right. Cool. This is awesome. Yeah.
Hey, we got to learn a new little bubble feature on here, too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Fun. Look at that. Hey, we can see this.
Look at you. Cool.
Hey, we're learning. Thanks for sending that.
Yeah, hello. This is great. We are having
a lot
of fun. Woo! This is great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So
what's
I didn't hear anything that you said. We were talking about Elon's Tesla tunnel in Vegas.
Yeah, I thought it was only the convention center, but who knows?
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay. So this is going to get distracting. This is going to be awesome. Our shows are going to run on forever because I can't stop talking. This will be great. Mary's going to throw a question up there. We're going to answer all this crazy stuff. It's going to be awesome. All right. So our second loser of the day,
our cotton stock.
Oh, our cotton thing, huh?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. For our winners, KeyCorp back up there again today. So great to see. They are well above our position of $20.52. So thank you, KeyCorp, for the contributions to our green portfolio. And Centrus Energy as well.
Centrus needs a couple more days up to cover the little buy-in there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So last night we picked SPTI. We were a little concerned that maybe Webull in Canada didn't let you see it, but Webull in America let us buy it. So how'd we do on SPTI?
SPTI. So here we are. We bought it. We did end up getting it, so that's great news. $32.19. And we closed off today at $32.23. So even though it shows red for the day, we are actually green.
That's great. And when I bought it, look at how it ran. I was all proud. I was going to be like, oh, yeah, did Lloyd do a good job today? And I didn't check it this afternoon. But I'll tell you what was really exciting. I can't remember. Oh, man, I took a break today. I think around 10 or 10:30 is when I took a first break. That's when I bought this. I checked our portfolio. We were only down $7. And I was so excited, I almost wanted to call you. And then I had to go back to work.
Yeah, it's a good thing you stopped checking then.
Oh, no. Yeah. Well, my personal went to crap after lunch, so I'm assuming
totally mine too. Yeah, it was not a good day, but we are at $22.77. So that $500 that you deposited the other day,
it showed up.
Now appears that it showed up. So we are today, but we were still up $21 today.
Whoa, that is awesome.
Pretty good. We beat our personal stuff today for sure.
For sure. Blew it out of the water.
Totally awesome. So we're down $22. Not bad.
That is not bad. That's one of the this is going great for dumb investing. This is wonderful.
We're trending the right direction anyways, right?
Okay, so on the chart over there, that 17%, is that saying that 17% of our gains came from dividends? I can't see it on my screen all the way.
I'm not entirely sure what that means. Yeah, we did get some dividends. We got $2 in dividends. $2 in dividends.
Check that out.
Boom.
Yeah. Well, about a third of our stocks are going to start paying dividends. So that should be awesome.
That's so cool.
Yep.
It's going to be great. All right.
So that's how we do the daily show, folks. We come in here, we play with our stocks. We have put money into a retirement fund here so that we can all learn and not be afraid of the market. You know, if dumb investing can do it, heck, anybody can do it. And it's a lot of fun. You know, Harry and I do have some personal funds that we talk about often, and we talk about how the day went. And Harry tries to convince me all the time not to look every day, but I'm one of those weird geeks that keeps a spreadsheet of my daily pluses and minuses and crap. So, yeah.
We have a question here from Mary. So, Mary, follow us on Twitter at Dumb Investing. We post it on there.
We also, as soon as the show's done, and we put our comments in the description. So if you go to yesterday's show, there is a link to our spreadsheet, and we keep that spreadsheet updated every time we make a move. So I want to say we have been trying to buy in the neighborhood of like $100 a day. So I believe on SPTI, we bought 2 shares. And Lloyd, Harry, if you could pop that thing back up, we can probably see on the Webull. We got it as it was climbing in the morning. Our buy happened probably right around 9:30ish. So you can see in the blue square there.
Yeah, down here, $32.19.
So we purchased 2 at 32.
We got 3. We actually have 3.
Oh, 3. Sorry. Yeah, around $100 is how we've been trying to break down our portfolio right now, which in our minds, we were trying to bite off, like, if somebody were to put click the link and do the $100 in the Webull, they could probably go out and do what we do each day. So that's what our thought process was at the time. Now,
that means we're out of time.
Our automatic timer. That is awesome. Man,
So,
this
Mary,
is really
your
cool.
comment.
Being
Fantastic.
able to have somebody ask it. I love that.
Yeah, that's
Man.
fantastic.
We could sit here all night long. That's
we could totally do it, couldn't we?
Wow.
Couldn't we?
Yeah,
but
awesome.
we do have to finish up our cryptocurrency conversation.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's do that.
We've got a couple things that we haven't touched on. So we've touched on what currency is, what the benefits and what the risks are for cryptos, and then also how you can store your cryptocurrencies, so physical wallets or software wallets. And we also did we talk about exchanges yesterday? I don't think
we did.
We did
a little bit. Remember, we talked about exchanges and their pork bellies in Chicago and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. So the crypto exchanges, BlockFi, Gemini, Coinbase, SoFi, Binance, Voyager. There is a bunch of options.
I can't believe how many there are.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by any of them, so we can't
Nope.
tell you to choose one of them. But if for one day, I know there are some cryptos out there that if you hold cryptos, they pay off some dividends back to you or some interest on the cryptos that you own, which is very cool. There's also opportunities to get some free dollars in cryptos when you follow links that we don't have. But maybe one day we'll get set up with one of them and be able to send some viewers that direction. So what I wanted to talk about tonight is crypto categories and then finally cryptos themselves. So it's taken a long time down to get to the individual crypto information, but for right now, in regards to crypto categories, from what I can see, there's over 112 current crypto categories.
Oh my gosh.
So how they break them all out is, by what they are trying to achieve. So extremely overwhelming. If you're just starting in the crypto space, do your own research. Absolutely. All the time. Do your own research. There's a ton of good websites, but check out CoinMarketCap. That's a good one that has a ton of information on it, has all of the crypto listings. And this is where you can find the crypto categories and all where the pricing on all the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, and all this kind of stuff. In regards to the actual cryptos themselves, we all know about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the quote unquote gold standard or gold equivalent of cryptos. It is I'm not going to say it's the first, but it's certainly the most well known. And It would be, like the gold equivalent to the dollar kind of thing. And then the other one that is very well known is Ethereum. And Ethereum is kind of like a silver to what gold is. So, so you have your Bitcoin, your gold, and you have your Ethereum, your silver.
Dogecoin is
Dogecoin. So Dogecoin is a coin that was made as a joke. So the problem with Dogecoin is that it has an infinite amount of supply. So all of those risks that we were talking about and all of the benefits that we were talking about with some of the cryptos completely negated with Dogecoin. So Dogecoin, they can make as much as they want.
But it's controlled at the amount. I did learn that. They have some weird formula because what they said is they said that they wanted to mimic traditional inflation. So they said that the Dogecoin would always be expanding, but at specific rates that are reduced and stuff like that. But it is an unlimited supply.
Yeah. So kind of like there's a finite supply of gold, there's a finite supply of Bitcoin. You can only have, I think it's 21 million Bitcoins.
Yep.
There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins.
And Bitcoin is releasing new coins at like a half rate every 4 years or something like that.
Yeah, because
something along those lines.
Yeah, because the Bitcoin and the blockchain, I mean, we're starting to get really complicated, but the way the blockchain works is it's more the mathematical equation to solve or mine the equation to get a Bitcoin becomes exponentially more difficult the longer it goes on.
Right.
So the further down the blockchain it gets, the harder it is to mine, which essentially, may increase the value of that coin itself. Now, lots of people are using cryptocurrencies as anti-inflationary measures, right? They're trying to safeguard their dollars and see that they can gain more in Bitcoin than the loss of their dollar. So even if, do that, cover my lights and shadows. Great, brilliant. So even if the US dollar or the fiat currency is printed infinitely, there's only so many Bitcoins. So they're going to be in a range that it can't be controlled by any one person or government. So it's decentralized in that sense. It's like a world currency, but a controlled world currency.
Yeah. And when you think about, you said there were all these different versions of cryptos, right? We have the same thing in physical currency. There is the moose bucks in Canada, the dollars in America, pesos in Mexico, right? So we have exchanges. Like if I were to take a trip up to Canada, I would have to exchange my American dollars for moose bucks in vice versa.
God, that kills me.
That's how, we think maple syrup, Crown Royal, and moose, right? I don't know what else is up there. Snow, a lot of snow.
It's nice out now.
I'm an American. Come on.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, all you Canadians. I know I'm stereotyping like a traditional hick in America. I'm sorry. There's a lot of things you can't.
That's the fun part.
There's Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons, yeah. Whatever. We ruined that too. McDonald's got our coffee. It's all better anyway. So
that's what I heard.
So that's generally it about cryptos, unless you guys have any more specific questions that we can investigate for you that we haven't answered. There's so much to it. Do your own investigation. Hopefully we're provided a little bit of insight just as an overview of what cryptos are and kind of how they function.
So can we delve into our personal lives any in dumb investing? Do you, Mr. Harry, in your personal portfolios have any cryptos?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have been trying like heck to buy some.
Oh, yeah?
And there's a whole bunch of complications with the apps that I'm trying to do. It's not recommended credit card and all this kind of stuff. But I will be investing in some cryptos. Yes.
Okay, because Mr. Lloyd has, in my personal, I also have some cryptos. Not more than 1% of my portfolio. But there is some.
Do you want to tell us? What is it?
Yeah, I've got Dogecoin.
Oh yeah.
So and the reason why is it's very affordable right now.
Absolutely.
And, so you can buy like 10,000 coins and it doesn't cost much money. I think you're out $30 or something like that, right? I can't remember, but it was like, yeah, look at that. So yeah, we'll see what happens on that.
I love it. Yeah, we'll have to talk offline on what app you used and how you got it, but
it's on my Robinhood. And I hate plugging them because I'm still mad at Vlad, man. I'm still that whole GameStop thing. You got a bad customer here, Vlad. But
I can't even use Robinhood, and I'm mad at Vlad.
Oh yeah, that's another one you guys can't have up there.
Yeah, we don't have any of that stuff. We got to trade through our banks.
Man, oh man, you guys have electricity and indoor plumbing, right?
In most spots.
Sorry, Canada. Here goes Hit that dislike button, Canadians.
There's a lot of trees that get in the way too.
You guys do have beautiful trees. Your mountains are, I'll tell you what, coming out of Calgary, going up to Banff is one of the most beautiful drives I've ever had in my life. That is, it's worth the price of admission. And what's the Blue Lake up there? West of Banff? Lake Louise? Oh, yeah, dude.
Well, it's not Lake Louise, but in and around Lake Louise, there's a few really blue lakes there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's one of those things. I mean, folks, if you go there in summertime like I did, you're going to wait in the car for about 2 hours to realize there's no parking. And you have to go back down the freeway and park like off the side of the freeway. They just like mow the grass. And they're like, park here and a bus will come get you at some point. And you're like, okay, cool. So you stand around.
We used the moose to mow the lawn there.
Oh, is that what that was? You just kind of put them. Yeah. So, but it is one of those views. It's really cool pictures to have. And because I was there in the summer, on the other side of the freeway, there's a ski resort. And we went all the way up to the top on the chairlift to eat at a restaurant. And it was awesome. They have bear fences. And they tell you to walk in the fence, don't go outside the gate because of the bear. And you're like, no way. And you can see them from the chairlifts. It's just like, no way. So yeah, I mean, Canada was awesome, dude. I loved visiting.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty special places up and around here.
So
I like Texas too.
Dude, I love Texas. And I'll tell you what, when I took my little trip, I got to go to West Texas out there at El Paso. And it reminded me a lot of when I grew up in Idaho and stuff like that. We had real hills, and like I had to use the low 4-wheel drive on the truck to get up some of it. It was awesome. I mean, it was totally awesome. Yeah, I found out what a javelina was. Yeah, so we were hunting javelina and audads, which are like a mountain sheep or a mountain goat of some sort. Crazy big old horns. Yeah, it was totally awesome.
Aren't those just called rams? Don't we have those?
Some people call them rams. They called them audads because they came from Europe. This is a ranch out there that imported a lot of this stuff, and they guys from New York fly in and go hunting and stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, like we said, tomorrow we are taking an off day.
That's right.
Harry's off tomorrow on course.
That is awesome. So sorry we won't be live tomorrow, everybody. When we come back next month, isn't that funny how we do that? Because tomorrow's the end of the month, right? We're going to talk.
Sometimes.
Dumb investing. All right. That's the dumb one. The smart one is, that side, and this is the dumb side. So when we come back next month, we are going to talk a little bit about some of the ramifications of trading and some of the stuff that we've learned recently from our CPA and maybe some format changes to the show. So for you 9 subscribers, we're really going to want to hear from you guys because we don't want the show to be boring, but we may have some changes, and we'd really love to hear from you guys and see what you think about them.
I think that means more lessons.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of lessons. And that's what this channel is all about. I mean, you guys are going to learn vicariously through our mistakes.
It's going to be great.
And our triumphs, too. I mean, we're only down 20-some bucks, right?
Yeah.
I feel triumphs coming shortly. Yeah.
I think next week we're going to be in the green for sure.
And what we'd really like to hear from you guys, because I still have not studied this, because in my personal life, I don't sell much. I'm more of a collector of stocks. And for this channel, at some point, we're going to need to sell in order to keep buying. And so we would love to hear your thoughts on, do you sell the losers and lock in a loss and just say, oh, the hell with it, let's keep going and try to make more money later? Or do you sell the winners and hope that the losers turn into winners? There's some strategies there. And we'd love to hear from you guys because we got to figure this out. So maybe we'll put it to a vote. Mary can tell us what her thoughts are, and maybe we listen to Mary. She might be a lot smarter than we are.
Definitely some psychology to talk about for sure.
No doubt. So hopefully y'all are having as much fun as we are. We sure love coming home from work and doing this and laughing a lot and learning as we go. And hopefully we're providing a little bit of value for you. If we are, tell all your friends, man. So down below a little bit later, we'll have our Webull link. Click that, put $100 in, you get 2 free stocks. We'll have our link to our spreadsheet. Mary and y'all, that's where you guys can look and see every trade that we've ever done. Every single day we put it in there. You can see the 3 stocks we looked at, the one we picked, where we bought it, all that kind of jazz. And as always, if you have any questions for us, shoot them in the comments. We would love to hear them. We will try to address them until it gets so crazy that the show goes on for an hour. We can't address them, but we'll do as much as we can for as long as we can. And whatever you do, when you go trading, don't trade like that guy.
Definitely don't trade like that guy.
That's for sure. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend. Be prosperous. Enjoy, y'all.
Good night, everyone.